O H I O, Ohio. So I'm originally from Lakes, Ohio, but I live in Portsmouth, Virginia. See, there's O H I O, Ohio. Four boxes plus two sides are done. Then I just do once, twice, and I think, let's see, there's the H, and I do this, do those, where it's across there, and there it is. It's, I gotta find the O. Where's the O? Now here's the H. Now I gotta find, and there's the I. How do I get it to go O? Maybe I gotta do this. No, that's like a checkerboard. This is where it's four crosses plus two checkers. I know there's some kind of pattern. I'll have to experiment to get that. Maybe that's it. I don't know. That's the letter H. Okay. I know there's got to be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I know the cross has to be there. I know that much. Maybe I gotta do this. Yeah, that's it. Now we're cooking. Here we go. Here's the O, the H, the I, the O. O-H, O-H-I-O, Ohio. And then I go like this, which puts it into four boxes. Two sides done. And I don't know how I do that. And then I'd split the cross. No, that wasn't, it wasn't, yeah. I split the cross to do O-H-I-O. And then I go like this. Then I go try to find this to go that way. Yeah, there it is. Then I find where it needs to go. Oh well. Let's put it back where it is. I know there's something that I'm not doing right to get to what I need to do. That goes there. I know there's something. Maybe it's I move it up once. Move this up once. Maybe that's what it is. Now I find where it needs to go. Aha. Yeah, and then I go this way. Whoops. This way. Yeah, that's it. And it's done. Wow, I gotta remember. Okay. Some new kids were going out the door and their father said, wow, you can solve it with even one hand yet, even with one hand. I said, yeah, took me a long time to get practicing. And as soon as the 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 oldest kid saw me do that, he goes, "Wow, he even finished it. He solved the cube." It took me a while to do all those trick shots. Stephen Brundage's lecture video. I'm just thankful that I was able to, thankful to Jesus that I was able to learn all this stuff. Doug Henning had Dan Harlan Enchanted Cube. I think that's what it is. It's a regular Rubik's Cube, but it's rigged up. But Stephen Brundage took it up a notch from the 70s and 80s to the year 2023 to do the similar things, but no gapping the cube at all. Just do pure sleight of hand. He took it up. He did away with all the high-tech stuff. Although later on, Stephen Brunner does use the high-tech stuff, but he started out with just pure sleight of hand. And I don't blame him when he started to use the Venom cube. I think that's what he's doing. And I know other musicians are now using Venom cube. Henry Harriet's idea. This checkerboard. You're getting pretty fast solving the checkerboard. Now I just got it, and I'm kind of getting good at solving the top, getting a color line, making the T with one hand. I just gotta learn to do the middle and the bottom corners and the middle, and if I can do all that in one hand, when we practice, I'll be doing like Stephen Brundage, doing the trick solves and solving it with one hand. But I'm glad I can solve it with two hands. But even with two hands, I can get the middles and the bottoms fast. It's the top that slows me down. Just about everybody starts with the cross at the top. I start with the corners first. But maybe I ought to learn the cross. Maybe that'll help me. But then again, maybe if I turn the top as the bottom and act like I'm solving the bottom, but really it's the top, and if I learn to do that, then it's just like how I can solve the middle and the bottom fast. And once I get that done, flip it over, and all I have to do is the middle and the bottom corners, and I probably would break the record, because I solve it completely different than everyone else does. They start with the cross, then the middles, and then the bottom. Although sometimes some people start, they do the top after they get the cross, they finish the corners, then they do the whole bottom, and then they solve the middle. That's the ideal solution. And then the mastering it is like, get the top and then flip it upside down, and I can't remember, it's either get the middles and then this for the finale, or this and then the finale. I can't remember, but you do it this way. Everyone has their own style. Sometimes I even switch it up a little bit, because usually I do the corners and then I do the top edges and then the middles and then the bottom corners and then the bottom middles. And sometimes I would solve the top and then I'll just do the bottom and get it done, and then all I have to do is do the middles and it's done. And sometimes that's even quicker. But in 1980, my best time is 1 minute 12 seconds. But kids today are doing it like in 14 seconds, 15 seconds, 5 seconds. How do you do it in 5 seconds? They must be like Speedy Gonzales or the Bionic Man or the Bionic Woman. And if it's a girl, a Bionic Woman and stuff like that. Lindsay Wagner, Bionic Woman, $6 million, and Lee Major, Bionic Man, and all that stuff. Anyway, pretty clever stuff, though, I have to admit.